You,
You doof.
how you
Sup,
doing,
my
bro?
friend? How are you doing?
Chilling, chilling.
Thanks for joining.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Got a banger. Let's go.
Let's go, let's do it. Marsh versus Andy will be good series, I
Nice.
believe.
13. Yeah. I just played Marsh on Blitz.
Yeah,
He's
I
a
saw
tough guy.
that he was really tough.
Mhm.
I'm now running the timer. 2 minutes remaining. Then we will start the first one.
Nice.
I'm still waiting for Andy to come.
And he's gonna make an entrance.
As usual.
Yep.
I'm planning for another show match after this one, Doofus.
All right. Who's gonna play?
It's not confirmed yet. I'm
Keep
gonna
me in
tell
suspense.
you. I think I think Latov will be one of the boys.
Nice. Letty. That's so king.
The Diso King himself, the Camel King.
And who are you gonna play?
I don't know exactly. It's not confirmed yet.
All right.
I will be arranging with different people. I'm gonna ask
Mhm.
more than one, maybe 2 or 3 people to play Latov. When it comes to Latov, they will all bail.
Lataf is a tough guy.
Yeah, that's true. He's the Camel King and the Diso King. Here we got Andy now.
Been a while since I see Andy play a show match. He has been streaming QM for a few, I believe.
Try to
Uh,
end me
he-
quick so I can cook dinner. Let's make the boys see the scene now after Andy joined.
Yep, yep, yep.
Yep, let's go. Let me fix the colors. Just give me 1 second. You boys on the live chat, thank you very much for joining. Andy versus Marsh. Here's Revenge Series, best of 13, 30 US dollars by me and Larry. Hope you enjoyed the series. You too, Doofus. Thank you for
Thank
coming.
you. Thank you for having me, bro. Gonna be a nice one.
Anytime, my friend. Let's fix the colors. Andy with the purple and light blue for Marsh. Okay. I want to change the colors from red and yellow, traditional red and yellow.
Hmm.
Hey, Sander. Sup, my friend?
Sander in the house.
Sander in the house. Okay, let's go for the first.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Let's go.
Andy is in a good mood. Here we go for the first one. Snark is going to join us after his game versus Legend in Blitz.
Nice. OP Snark.
Here we see Marsh and Andy. Faction for Andy on the top left versus Marsh, USA Allied on the bottom right. Purple
Lovely
for
first map.
yeah. I always do this map on Yours Revenge and Hick on RA2, and sometimes I use Arabian Oasis for the RA2 show matches.
Hmm. That's a lovely balanced map already in Oasis. Very beautifully made.
Thanks a lot, Doofy. Here we see the initiates, Doofus.
Who initiates anti-scouting, the dog.
Hmm?
But the dog walks past it. Oh, comes back.
Here we duck. The brutes.
So Marsh did get a scout of the war factory there from Andy. You won't be surprised there.
Looks like Andy is serious, playing serious versus Marsh.
Definitely.
Which means Marsh is a tough guy. To be honest, I have never seen Marsh playing a show match before.
No, me neither, Hayeks. Marsh is an old Axis player, so he did play a lot back in the days. And he just returned out of retirement. He needs to fix his miners, though. He's getting ore, but he's got gems left on the right side.
Nice hold by Marsh.
Early grinder from Andy.
Hmm?
Not sure what's that about, going early grinder like that.
I think he's going for a different style against Allied. He used to play versus Soviet in his traditional build order, but I think now versus Allied he will make a few changes.
Super weapons are off, right?
What, my friend?
Super weapons are off?
I think it's on,
Oh, okay.
but I think they will not use them according to QM rules.
According to QM rules, it should be off, I think.
Hmm?
See, Andy with a miner all the way top right, getting those gems.
It was my fault, my friend, but I think
No worries, no worries.
I did not expect that Marsh is going to pick Allied.
See, Marsh sees the miner top right. He's gonna go after it. We'll get it. Meanwhile, Andy with a split, going for the main base. Going for the miners. Yup, going for the miners.
Late reaction from Marsh with the merges.
And he manages to get one miner. He's on 4 war factories and another army at the top coming in. Marsh is teched up. 5th war factory for Andy.
Sander in the live chat said that Marsh is only Allied player, which is good. We need Allied players, Doofus, I believe.
I believe so too. Split is seen by Marsh. 2 mirages at the bottom. It's not going to be enough though. And Andy going for the MCV.
Come
Marsh
on,
does have a
Marsh.
force shield. Yep, there it goes.
Nice hold, but he has to recover soon. Look at
Marsh
that
needs to
miner.
move his 2 miners on the right, yeah.
Oh,
Needs to fix those miners on the right side. They're mining dirt. His eco, not the best. Could be better.
9 or 10 miners for Andy, Doofus,
Oh wow.
which means he's having a great eco. He's on 4k. Meanwhile, Marsh is on 1k. 1k with 5 or 6 miners.
Ace trade going down here. Marsh pushing in on the miners of Andy. So does Andy. Going for the MCV. We'll get it.
We got that MCV. And he's trying to hold with the psychic towers.
One
Nice
war factory
push.
goes down.
Nice push from both. I think Marsh will get it.
Going for the MCV. And he might still be able to hold. He will retreat to clean up these mirages. That's all Marshes have. Elite Mirage though. Elite Lasher comes out. Oh.
Nice move from Andy to build that Psychic Radar before the MCV sold, to have the opportunity to make Psychic Towers and Max.
GG call from Marsh.
GG scold from Marsh. Very good one.
Good game.
Hmm? Good evening, Neat. Thank you for joining.
I'll ask them if they want the super weapons on or off.
Thank you, Doofus.
And they don't care. Goedenavond, Sanchez and NVT in the house.
Hmm?
I think we're going to see a few AVA as well, Allied versus Allied. Andy
Yeah,
is
for
known for
sure.
some maps playing Allied. He prefers it over Yuri. I don't think we're going to see Soviet versus Allied, though. Andy does not play Soviet.
Welcome
I don't
everybody.
think Marsh plays Soviet either, so this is going to be a Sovietless show match.
Andy, we are waiting you, Andy, to get ready.
Same map or different map pick?
Loser pick. 2 vetoes. Here are the rules.
Sure.
We need the next pick from Marsh. Dry Heat. Do you think that was a good choice for Marsh?
Dry Heat. Andy's going to stick to Yuri. Dry Heat is one of Andy's best maps. Andy likes small maps, X. Can I call you
Yeah,
X?
yeah,
Or
yeah.
what do
You,
you
you,
prefer?
you can call me whatever you want, my friend.
No, no. What you prefer, bro?
I prefer X, high X, whatever you want.
All right. I'll call you X. I like it.
Okay,
One letter.
okay, no worries.
Let's
No
see.
worries, my
Dry
friend.
Heat. No, Andy loves small maps. Dry Heat, Hail Mary, those kinds of maps is really what he prefers. Whether he's good at it or not, I think he's good at these kinds of maps. We've seen Andy do different playstyles on these maps as well. He's going to wall his MCV. So no MCV move. We've seen that also from Andy, moving his MCV towards the opponent's base. Call him Jimmy. I know, right? Kill me not in the house.
Alex. Hey, Alex. Welcome, my friend.
Marsh with the correct build at the top as well. He's going to place his War Factory there, then an Oref down the cliff at the top left.
That's totally true. After placing the War Factory, for sure. Look at that, at those walls from Andy on the MCV.
Yeah, Andy walling his MCV.
I think this map is on the favor of Andy for sure. Look at that. Alderic on the top right. Doofus.
Well, Derek the Brute will get it.
He will get
And
it
an early rush with
very
Gets
soon.
on the MCV will not get much done though. Andy went 0 while Marsh went 1 miner from the War Factory. So Marsh is on 3 miners versus 2 from Andy. Andy's gonna hit that left oil top left and get it. Marsh is left
Oh,
with no oils.
that was really devastating for Marsh.
Mm-hmm.
He has to do something quick. He has to be faster.
I think the eco advantage is now stabilized by the Yuri player.
That's true.
Oh, the Gets are still there on the MCV.
I think the MCV will go down very soon.
1 miner went down as well. MCV survives. Now there's an eco advantage for the Yuri player, I think. Still on gems with 2 miners versus 2 miners from March.
He's always
And Andy has both oils as well.
making Marsh busy
Mm-hmm.
with the continuous attack with the lashers.
Andy grinded his MCV to get most of the money.
That's true.
Is that the move though?
He doesn't need that MCV anyways.
Battle lab out for Marsh. Andy pushing on the left side with a large army. He has a split on the right as well. Going after a miner. Will he get one? Gets one!
Andy doesn't use the max. Do you notice that, Doofus?
No max, no radar for Andy. Andy with the split.
He's trying to make this quick.
He was not able to get a mine on the top right, but he does take out the AFC on the right, on the left side from Marsh.
He's going to split, I think.
Right down the middle for Andy.
Not a perfect engagement from Andy. He's going to lose everything.
Tanya out for Marsh!
Very nice move by Marsh. Give him 1 month. He's going to be back to his shape. He's a good player, I believe.
Looking good for Andy, X.
Yeah, he will lose. That was a stupid move from Andy to attack without max. Max are very important. The attacking side, I believe. Very good move.
It's over. Tough game for Marsh, and he pulls
That's true.
this series together. 1-1. It's tied up. Well done by Marsh. Yeah, Andy going triple War Factory real early. I think that's why he needed to grind that MCV, but he had no radar, so no mags.
Hey Larry, thank you very much for the bets. Thanks a lot.
Apple Drop Larry in the house. Sponsor. VIP.
Do you think Andy threw that game?
I don't think he threw. I think he believed that he would win. He would win that game. Only on with lashers. I mean, he went triple War Factory. Well, he could have gone the radar. He could have teched up, but he wanted to go all lashers, and that just backfired. Well, Marsh went tech.
I agree on this. Andy is not playing at the top level. He's just going easy for Marsh. We need something more interesting from Andy. Country Swing.
Country Swing will be the next map. I think
Smokizuki.
Andy will stick. He will stick to Yuri, I think, on this map, yeah.
Smokizuki in the house Thanks for joining.
Shmo, another VIP.
Hmm?
A lot of VIPs in the house. Let's go.
That's true. Marsh, Marsh, Marsh as allied. You need something better from both of you guys, Marsh and Andy. We need interesting series.
And so up till now, those maps were Yuri maps for Andy. Those are maps that he usually plays Yuri with. I I expect later on in the show match when other maps come up that he will switch to Allied. He he really picked maps that he doesn't like to play Yuri on, so it's not like he's a 100% Yuri player. And I don't think he's gonna play. He doesn't want to face Marsh on a map that he doesn't feel comfortable as Yuri as. I believe so. We will see a switch from Andy later on. Marsh, solid player. Seen him tech up both games, so he is a player that techs up early. Well, early. He does tech up as the allied player, so I like it as well. And
Uh,
just overall, an allied player is very interesting, I know. I
yeah,
think.
that's right. I agree with you that it's really interesting to keep your choice. I
Let's
love this
see.
thing from Marsh to keep his choice as allied. He's really loyal to allied,
Hmm.
which barely happens here.
We haven't seen a Seal or a NG yet from Marsh, you know?
Hmm?
Usually, well, he's not playing a Soviet player though, so he might play differently versus a Soviet player, but my experience in QM facing allied players, they will often go for NGs or Seals. That's kind of become the new way to play allied versus the other factions. None of those shenanigans
I
yet from
love to see
Marsh.
Ingis and Tanyas as well.
Hmm.
I agree with you, Larry, on the live chat. We didn't take Marsh lightly, me too, but I need more interesting series. That's the point, Larry. Here we see Marsh on 5 minors, Doofus.
5 minus from Marsh. Harry are out to deal with that Gat.
Cool.
Gets the Gat. And there's the tech for Marsh. 2 minutes, 30 seconds into the game. Battle Lab is out.
Quick lap for Marsh, which is
Mirages
nice.
are out from Marsh as well. Andy still without a radar, going triple War Factory.
I believe in Marsh, just like you, Larry. Is that a spy, the slave?
Yes, 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 yes.
Very nice move from Marsh. Love it. Love it so much.
I didn't want to shout it out. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah.
So sorry, my friend.
No,
But
no worries.
love that.
Yeah, yeah.
Slave spy. It was interesting. Oh,
And he sees it, takes
sees it
care of it.
just in time. I believe he can get inside that radar.
Yeah, the radar spy is really OP.
OP, you can't reveal anything.
Yeah, everything goes black.
Another
That's really
spy,
OP. Oh,
another slave for Marsh. Is there any leg spike? Andy with the complete build order now. Lab, radar, everything. Here comes the first harassment from Andy.
Disc in flight.
Very good spy on the
he
miners.
steals the money.
That's true.
The spy got into a slave miner there.
This time it
And
will
Marsh
be
is on
harder.
11k.
It will be harder for Andy, I believe, this time. He's grinding the cars from the game. Andy is always greedy.
A lot of mirages out. GGIIFVs to counter those discs.
12k for Marsh, meanwhile Andy is on about 7k.
Here's an engagement that Marsh wants. That Sherm gets a miner though.
Very good move by Marsh. Marsh is a beast versus Yuri as allied. Hey Balth and Tandem Marsh, what a legend. Marsh on dry heat. Hey Ivor, thank you very much for the raid. Thanks a lot.
Ivor OP.
Ivor OP. Hype for you, my friend. Big hype.
Still a lot of money for Marsh to burn after that slave miner spy. He's doing well in 10k. Andy on 4k. He's got 5 miners on the left mining dirt. He needs to move them soon.
C-Game, thank you very much for the follow, my friend. You legend. You missed the party. Smokey with the hype. Great war.
Oh, those mags doing work.
Brad, thank you very much for the late follow, my friend. Top, thank you very much for the follow, you too. Welcome everyone to the stream. We are having Marsh versus Andy, Allied versus Yuri. Really interesting series. Marsh is doing great versus Yuri.
Gonna get the MCV. Push shield is used by Andy.
Marsh is doing great, which I really did not expect that. Look at that engagement, Doofus.
Yeah,
Left
gets
mid.
the MCV though.
Very
Grinder
nice
is out
move.
for Andy and he's on 5 war factories, so
I believe
not too much of a big deal.
Marsh has to kill that grinder, preventing Andy from remaking his MCV. That spy helped Marsh so much.
He's going broke now though. Marsh has 2 mirages, taking out slave miners. Bottom left gets 2 miners.
Very good moves by Marsh.
But now Marsh is kind of broke. While Andy is on 12k. Marsh able to get another war factory from Andy. Andy's MCV is back up.
It's better for Marsh to not engage. Just hold the line. You Bath, my friend. RD. Sup dudes? Hope you're doing good, all of you. Perfect hold by Marsh.
A death ball of mirages.
Discs are doing the job.
They're gonna go down though.
Discs are great.
Marsh is broke.
It's gonna be the end for Marsh.
Doesn't look good. Well played, says Marsh, and it's over.
Very interesting one on the country swing.
Yep, Marsh and Andy agreed on super weapons on path.
You Snark. Snark in the house, Doofus.
Where is he at?
Just give him the password for the lobby.
Nice.
He will be joining us on the VC. Thank you, Sander, for your kind words about the graphics. Very kind of you.
OP Snark. OP creator Snark in the house.
What up,
Snark.
boys? All right, wait.
Snark.
All right, one second. Someone fill me up.
Thank you very much
All
for coming.
games have been Allied versus Yuri,
Yeah.
Till now,
that's-
yes, 3 games. 2-1 for Andy.
and Marsh won a game versus Andy's Yuri as Allied.
And on
Yeah.
dry heat.
On dry heat.
What the? What? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. What?
Latov in the house.
Oh, my brain is
Welcome
literally imploding right now.
RD Legend. Yeah, Marsh
No.
1. Legend. Marsh 1 on the dry heat.
Snarky should be taking it from the Salad play. Yeah, well, Marsh is
Jungle.
known, man. Marsh is known as an extremely good player. He's no joke. He is no joke at all. And holy, all right, we
And
got a
he
best
is-
of 13. We got $30 online for Al Larry. We got Allied versus Yuri here. Marsh versus Andy.
Snark. Andy is upset now. Let's pick the maps faster. Oh, what's going on now?
Andy. Yeah, well, it's
that
Andy,
one,
but we have
Andy.
right versus right here. That's
Wrong. Let's fix
Yeah,
the spots.
Andy just quit.
Why do we
Why
have
do you-
that?
Why do you think Andy will accept a match versus me? Legend. So, Legend, you're getting in here afterwards, right? That's the deal. Hi, X. Is that what's going down? Legend's getting in here
I
afterwards.
think I'm down if Andy wants another show versus Legend for sure. It's the Classico. I'm down anytime for that match, and I'm sponsoring $1,000 for that show match. Here we have A4. I believe I have to cancel 2 and 4.
You could.
1
Well,
and 3.
I mean, yeah, it would be nice to have it random, like on any spot on this map. It doesn't have to be 2 and 4, but yeah, if they're red and yellow, usually that works itself out.
So why that happened?
It's a bug.
Yeah, it's about if you give them red and yellow and turn off auto allying and all that extra, it should be fine.
I'm giving them another colors.
All right, let's
Got
go.
bored from red and yellow.
Fair enough. It solves a lot of problems, but fair enough. So what do we got? We got Marsh in the bottom right. We got Andy in the top left. All right, guys, let's watch Marsh very, very closely here. What do you build versus Yuri? What is your build? I think map control is like crucial, right? Because Yuri could just snipe one of your buildings and it's over. Like, you know, your MCV, your lab, your whatever, you're dead. You're donezo. So we're gonna be watching Marsh very carefully to see what his build is. I don't know if he thinks this is the OG jungle. Like usually you want your barracks and your power plant like stretching out towards these extra ore patches. Doofus,
Wow,
like
doing great. Snark.
Yeah,
Marsh
back
was doing
build
great.
from Marsh.
Doofus, give me the odds. Give me the odds. What is it, like 5 trillion billion to 1 for Marsh to win this series?
Yeah, going as Allied versus Yuri with super weapons on. I'm not sure why Marsh would agree to it. I mean, you're already in a deficit as an Allied player, and you can go air against Yuri. Yuri is just OP anti-air, I believe.
Yeah.
Air is not good versus Yuri player. You can go a few areas, but Rockies have no effect on a Yuri player.
Mary in the
We haven't
house.
seen a Rocky the entire series either, so Marsh is aware of that, but that's just an OP unit that an allied player cannot use.
Absolutely, absolutely. Andy getting a decent scout here on Marsh's base. Marsh also did get a scout, those initiates eliminating 3 dogs. And now Andy's going to go straight down to gems. You have the advantage of having mobile miners. You could just go get some gems pretty quickly, pretty easily. Andy going heavy eco here early. As expected, Marsh is going to do the same at the moment. Yeah, air's pretty useless. What, like, I guess Mirages, Prisms, and GGIB, IFEs is the combo here. Wow, Andy going straight for the gems in the center there. We'll see if Marsh has a plan to counter that. And top right as well. So we got 5 miners for Andy, 1 in the top right, 1 right in the center getting those gems. 3 nearer to his base. A 6th miner comes out for Andy as Marsh is on 6 miners as well.
Marsh is currently building his battle lab on Country Swing. 2 minutes 30 seconds into the game, he had his battle lab up. So he is going to bring out the Mirages and Prisms pretty soon. Oh, another ore refinery. Okay, that's different from Country Swing.
Well, tier 1 tech, not the best counter to Yuri here, but Andy's so calm and confident. He's on 3 war factories now going lashers. He knows he can chill. He knows he doesn't have to worry about the early allied aggression. It can be shut down so quickly. 1 Sagi tower, 1 Magengat, and you're fine.
And a 4th war factory for Andy.
Oh, yeah, well, he can do that, right? Because he's getting gems everywhere, all over the map. We got 2 Gatling tanks right at the bottom here. A bit of a split heading towards Marsh's base. I assume he sees that. Marsh, again, a phenomenal player here, but surprised he's going allied. I'm just very surprised. And here come the lashers down the center here. The Gats are going to try and snipe the lab here in the bottom right. Oh, they're going in. They're going in.
He's not going to get it. Not in time.
No, not going to get it.
So
but the miners, can he save them all? Oh.
Thank you for the
But
follow, Latov.
Guys, but the lashers, 5 war factories. 5 war factories. 5 war factories.
Mm-hmm.
What does Marsh do? Andy's going to grab map control, then he's going to tech up behind this and just keep the control of the map. And look, he's sniping that power down in the bottom. Gotta get that. Marsh does defend the top and right at the bottom there. But can he keep on holding like this is the question as more lashers come out. Still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.
6 war factories for Andy, but he's giving those armies away.
Miner. Yeah, but he keeps getting value. He gets a miner, and he could recreate these armies in seconds, Doofus. In seconds. He's getting power plants, he's getting miners, he's getting value. And now he's coming in for the lab, and Marsh is out of position. He's going to go for the miners here on the right-hand side. Oh, God.
I believe in Marsh, Snark, and Doofus. I believe in Marsh.
I listen, you can believe in Marsh all you like. It's not
this game, I think.
It's not looking hot for him at the moment as he loses his lab. He loses miners left, right, and center. He's down to 5 miners at the moment. No lab. A veteran lasher here on the field and just more lashers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 war factories. No army for Marsh. Zero army for Marsh. 8 war factories for Andy. And Andy's economy is fine.
Yeah.
Andy's not broke.
Andy's not broke.
Very nice.
Marsh is on 14k.
Marsh needs production ASAP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 war factories.
9. 9. What the 9 guys.
And no radar for the Yuri player. He just went mass war factory. He is going broke now though. He needs to make this attack count, and he's gonna make it count as well.
Guys, what 9 more factories, and now he's making miners. He's won this game with lashers, and he's making miners, and Marsh is down to 4 miners, losing a war factory in the bottom here. Yeah, boys. Marsh is dead.
If Marsh can hold, he can maybe retaliate, Snark.
No.
He's broke.
He's not retaliating anything. Andy sells 3 war factories, spams lashers, he's fine. Andy won this easily, big time.
Andy wins. The MCV goes down from Marsh. He's
I
on
think
one more factory production.
it's all over for Marsh. Look at that massive build from Andy. Like 10 war factories.
This is a crazy build.
Hmm?
Crazy build from Andy.
How many miners, boys?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11,
11 or 12?
12. One AFK at the top. This
It,
might.
yeah, a million miners, a million war factories, guys. This is like the Yuri eco advantage of getting those gems early and just being able to spam out the war factories. Nothing Allied could do versus that. Absolutely nothing. I want to hear all the pros in chat. What should have Marsh done there, huh? What was his mistake? Enlighten me. Shouldn't have teched up. Should have gone Lashers versus Grizzlies. Like what do you do?
Not a huge army from Andy coming from his main base.
Should have been faster in building. I guess Snark needs a fast
Yeah.
build.
Pi goes into the war
He has to
factory.
build faster.
I don't know. I don't know if that would have been enough X. I don't, look, Andy's on 5 trillion miners, 5 trillion war factories. Marsh is completely dead.
Yeah, it's over.
The ability of Yuri to go at, I guess the only thing you can do is counter the eco, right? Counter the eco. Don't let go early Grizzlies, go early robot tanks or whatever it is. Don't let Yuri get the gems in the center. Don't let Yuri get the gems in the top right corner. Deny him from getting such an insane economy. Oh
Crazy.
God.
And he was doing great the last round. Like 10 war factories. Insane build order from Andy. I didn't know map names, just pick one.
Just
Let's
pick one. Let's think of something that Allied might
Let's
have
make
a
it
chance.
harder
Tiburon.
for Andy. Snark.
Tiburon. Yeah. 3-1 for Andy at the moment. Marsh says pick a random map. This is one of the only maps I feel that Allied actually has a chance versus Yuri, and Andy's gonna go for it.
And he's going to stick to Yuri. Interesting.
Okay. I guess he's feeling confident.
Let's see what
Usually he will
Marsh
go allied
is
on
going
this
to
map.
do here. Let's do it, boys. Why always the same
Elvia, I
bug?
told you, man. Just
Why the
give
same
them
bug?
red and yellow. Solve all your issues.
Okay. The same bug.
Fixed the shit.
If I want to cancel, what should I cancel?
What?
No, red and yellow.
What you
Three.
cancel? Cancel 3 and 2.
3 and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, or give them red and yellow.
That's also an option.
I'm changing the colors on the overlay, doofus.
All right.
So it's hard to fix all these stuff. We
No
have
worries,
to go.
bro. Live and learn. Live and learn.
Live and learn, indeed. All right, so we got Andy at the top left. We got Marsh on the bottom right here. Tiburon, robot tanks viable on this map for sure. You get the water advantage, your maneuverability and all that. It's very, very nice. Although I don't know if Marsh is a robot tank kind of person. As Yuri, you're going to want to expand with your base. So that means either getting another MCV, expanding in that way, or grabbing map control like you did last game. All right, that's also an option. Just send your miners to all the gems on the map and just, war factories, map control, take it all down. And he's
gonna wall his MCV. He has no need to move his MCV while the other factions do. So yeah, it's walling MCV is not a big deal here for the Yuri player, I believe. Snark, MX.
Yeah, and if you need to move it, you sell a wall and you move it. It's not an issue. It definitely, as you one of your vulnerabilities early game is your opponent diving on your buildings. All right, because an open battle like mag control, all that, you're doing great, right? But if they're next to a building, they will get shot after shot after shot, and you might lose your MCV. So yeah, as Yuri, wall your MCV, do it. Why not? Avoid NGs, give it a bit more health, a bit more life, a bit more defense. It's absolutely a fantastic idea to wall your MCV.
Yeah,
No need to
totally
move your
agree.
MCV as the miners are
Are
walking
mobile.
themselves,
Mm-hmm.
so no need.
So Andy's going to send that miner all the way to the gems in the top center here right away. As Andy does double war factory for anti-opening, he wants to spam out those miners. So he's going heavy eco. What I want to see Marsh do is deny this, right? This is Yuri's main weakness, right? Is they get greedy, they send their miners out, their miners are exposed, you snipe their
I
miners.
agree.
Do that, Marsh. Do that. You can't let him do the same thing he did to you last game, because it's exactly what he's going to do. He's going double war factory. He's going for all the gems all over the map. Marsh, stop going eco. Deny this economy for Andy.
He
You
has
gotta
to
do that.
start harassing that miner on top mid, I guess. Narc, Doofus.
Yeah, the one's far away from the base. I mean, if Andy's gonna play just like he did last game, he's gonna spam out a lot of miners before switching to lashers. Just harass those miners. Yuri's gonna be
Yeah.
slow to react. You might get a miner or two.
And
Third
that's
war
what-
factory.
You have to harass
yeah.
the miners.
He's gonna do the exact same thing, and Marsh has to shut down these miners, which is what he's doing. He's bringing out Rocketeers, he's bringing out Grizzlies. He's gonna go attack this miner in the bottom left, and that is exactly what you want to see him doing here. Let's see what Andy's response to this is. He still doesn't have the crazy economy to do whatever he likes. So Marsh should be able to at least get this miner in the bottom left, and hopefully even more miners. He's harassing the miner in the top center with a dog, which is huge. And the paradrop comes out north of Andy's base. That miner in the bottom left does go down, as we're going to see what Marsh gets done with this paradrop. But eco, target Yuri's eco. That's your only way that you're going to get any leg up here in the game. Marsh is teched up at the moment. Doofus, if he gets these 3 miners, he might have a chance. Don't, like, Andy's on 4 war factories. Get his miners, and then he won't be able to produce as fast as he wants. So you're going to see Andy go broke. But he's got to get all of these miners ASAP.
Can get this one in the mid. He should get this one in the mid.
It will
Ash
die.
is
Switch
coming in
over
for
to the
defense.
lashers.
Nice. Clicks the lashers. Really nice micro there. Does he gets the gat? That's huge. That's huge. There we go. Marsh doing a fantastic job. This is what you want to do. And the GI is harassing that miner in the top. He's going to get that one as well. And then
Nice,
Andy's going to be
So
contained in
nice.
his base.
No max from Andy.
No max, no
Weird.
radar.
Yeah, so look at Andy's economy. You can't do 5 war factories with this amount, but he is still spamming miners. Oh, but getting 3 early miner snipes is huge for Marsh. What I want to see Marsh do now, go in, dive on the MCV.
Marsh
I
on
don't care.
6K. Snark, Doofus. He's in
Sorry?
a good situation. He's on
Yeah, Marsh's
7K,
economy
like
is great.
7K.
Andy makes another war What the?
Yes,
Andy makes.
6 war factories.
Okay, but here comes the mags. Right, this is where Marsh starts having serious. He's still making miners. He's still making miners.
Chaos drones. Also joining the party.
Yeah, chaos
Okay, but the
drones.
Mirage is coming in. If Marsh could get more miners here, that's gonna be huge. Oh no, oh, but he does get an elite grizzly from that. That's huge. Okay, gonna go in.
Click the
Here's the
miners.
mag.
Yeah, gets the elite, obviously. But can he get
Psychic
another miner
tower.
here? Can he get another miner here? Gets another miner. Get another one. This miner is also about to go down. Can he get it? Can he get it? Can he get it? He's diving on it.
He's clicking the nurse tanks.
He doesn't. He
Nice.
gets it.
Gets it. And still no psychic tower. Still building miners is Andy.
Oh boy, guys. All right, so where are we holding? Andy's on 6 war factories, right? His economy is decent, but he only has 6 miners. That means, sorry, my bad. He has 8 miners, so he can't really hold 6 war factories for a long time. But now Andy is taking up, switching up the strategy. Marsh still hasn't expanded. Does have the war purifier, which is huge. But he needs to keep map control, and that is crucial. This comes out, huge Mirage killer. These discs will kill Mirages in 4 or 5 shots, I believe. So you have 5 discs, it's 1 shot kill Mirage, which is very dangerous. Now Marsh expanding with his MCV. Marsh needs to harass these top miners. Like, Andy's run out of safe ore, right? So he needs to keep targeting the economy. Problem is, Andy is coming in with discs. Discs very annoying for Ally to deal with. Oh, he got a spy in the war factory?
That's right. So This is the
Oh,
point.
Marsh.
I want to notify you both with it.
Marsh,
He
Marsh
got
got. I
spied
saw
the
the
war factory.
IFV. Oh, damn. I saw the IFV. I didn't realize he got a spy in. Okay, so Marsh on veteran units. That's gonna be pretty big. 3 masterminds, and he makes another MCV to expand bottom left here. Damn. Damn, all right, veteran IFVs here for Mr. Marsh. That's going to be huge. A lot of GG IFVs. A lot. Question is, does he have a plan to close out this game? Because Andy is on 7. 7. Should I say it again? 7 war factories.
7 war factories, and he's building more miners at the expansion at the bottom
He's
left
on
position. Second MCV as
Oh,
well.
more
the
than
miner
7K.
just popped
More
in the
than
top.
7 war factories, sorry. I believe on 8 war factories now, which is huge.
Okay, that sucks. Andy got a glitch. His miner popped in the top left. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. He's coming in at the bottom here. All right. Bottom left. This is where the action is going to happen. Can Marsh win this engagement and deny Andy's expansion? If he can, it's going to be huge. If he can't, that's going to be a problem. Okay, targeting the MCV with the Mirages. No, stepping back here. Masterminds, discs. Andy's bringing all in to defend here. Oh, he TT'd his miners. Andy TT'd his miners. Okay, now he's moving them around. Oh boy, targeting that mastermind. The mastermind does go down. I don't think Marsh has enough here.
Scary.
Okay. He's bringing in the miners. The miners are huge. It makes it almost impossible to push. Marsh needs to back out. Marsh needs to back the hell out of there.
Yeah, those GGIVs is not gonna do well versus those miners.
Psycho, thank you for the follow.
Using 5, and Andy's making more miners. What the? Andy just gonna spam the miners out. Look at the miners in the top right. Look at the miners in the left. And he's making more miners out of his war factory. Marsh is in huge trouble. Marsh needs to like quadruple his production, right? He's facing 7 war factories. 7 war factories. Marsh needs some serious damage done right now. All these miners have to die or Marsh is not going to be able to close out this game. Can Marsh do it here? He does have veteran units which are huge. Okay, he's targeting a miner here. Gets 1 miner. Can he get another? Gets another. Gets an elite Mirage with his shoes. Oh, but he rushes in. That's a misclick. Using the prisms.
Use the GGI IFVs.
I'm gonna jump
Make
out.
them closer.
Okay, can he get it? Oh, he gets so much value. Can he click the masterminds? Click the masterminds. Click the masterminds. Oh, but he got the prisms controlled. Oh, the prisms melted all of the IFVs. All of them. They're all dead. And yeah, if a mastermind gets into a group of prisms, the prisms eliminate your entire army. So now Andy just wrecks Marsh's army. Marsh does have a few Mirages behind this, but huge value for Andy there. And look at Andy's miners in the top right, right? He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 miners in the other side of the map, just constantly giving him cash. And now Andy currently is on 8 war factories. 8 war factories, guys. Marsh now desperately trying to make anti-air again because he lost all of his anti-air because of the prisms. Never make too many prisms versus Yuri. You want 2 or 3. Oh, he's retreating with his MCV. What?
He's filling that IVs with the GGI, with the GIs. GGI,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. The GGIVs have a bit more range, so they're pretty decent versus the discs. But okay, he's chasing out these masterminds.
Nice.
Only discs, endless, a million. There's 5 trillion discs here, guys. Oh, Marsh is gonna need more anti-air. Marsh is gonna need more anti-air. No, he can't face this many discs, IX. What is he gonna do versus so many discs?
I agree with you on this. Like 15 discs or something like that.
Oh boy. Alright, undeploy the elite IVs. The elite IVs are his only choice here. But the elite IV goes down and they keep melting.
I'm calling Legend to stop this. Snark.
Absolutely. Legend, get in here.
I'm down to stream all the night.
Oh boy, and look at these disc splits. He's getting the barracks, no more GGIs. He's getting war factories. There's just too many discs here. And Allied are so bad at taking care of big groups of discs. They're just terrible. Another elite IFE down in the bottom. He needs to undeploy that. Use the elite IFE to his advantage. Yeah, he's in big trouble here. And the MCV is running. It's on the top right. Oh, their disc spotted. They're gonna try and get it.
They are trying to.
Okay, the discs on the bottom right look. Yeah, but Andy has 5 trillion discs behind this. The MCV is going to go down in the top right. MCV goes down. What is Marsh left with?
Hey, Balls.
Absolutely nothing.
Balls in the house.
Oh boy. Oh boy, yeah, no. Marsh is dead. There's 5 million look at all these discs, Hayeks. Look at all these
Wow.
discs coming in. Holy shit.
Elite disc for Andy, Narc.
Yeah, and an elite. Oh boy. Yeah, no, Marsh has no war factory left. It's over, boys.
really
It
sick.
is over. That one engagement in the bottom there where he lost all his prisms. Here's my advice to allied players playing Yuri. First of all, don't. Just don't. Don't play Yuri as allied, ever, under any circumstances. But my second piece of advice would be never have too many prisms in your group. Like if your opponent allied is very weak to prisms, so if your opponent mind controls them, that's a problem. You need 1 or 2 or 3 prisms for the range, absolutely, but never have too many. And he force shields the miner in the bottom right to save it. That is just. And look, he's got 5 trillion discs in Marsh's base. This has been over for about 10 minutes.
Very nice match on Typerin. Let's
Wow.
pick for him.
Doofus, you still here?
Yeah, I'm still.
I don't know if it was you. It was still jittery afterwards. It might be. Andy's actually with a 0 ping.
He just quit the game few moments earlier.
Andy's the one with shit.
Fourth on the board for Andy.
Yeah, damn, yeah. So it's 4-1 for Andy. What a surprise. Yuri. And it's not only Yuri, the best Yuri player in the world, except for maybe Gyoki. But that's contestable.
I have to say,
Wins allied.
sorry for interrupting, but I have to say this. Gauki is trying to play, or he's confirming playing Legend this weekend on my page.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna be having Gauki versus Legend
Oh, that's
this
awesome.
weekend.
Nice.
And the door is
That-
open, as always, for you, my friends.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. That's gonna be fantastic, guys. Something to look forward to. Everyone in chat. That's gonna be just great. Listen, I got some maps in mind. I'm just gonna look really quickly at the map pool just to see if I'm missing anything that might be
Let's pick for Marsh.
Listen, it's gonna be either Arabian Oasis, but that's probably not so good. Dawn of Peril. Put Dawn of Peril.
Dawn of Peril.
Yeah.
Would be a good choice.
What do you guys in the chat think? Do you guys got any other maps that might be possible for Allied to maybe do something? Marsh going France.
I will change the colors in the overlay. Just give me a second for a better view.
Oh, we got Root in the chat. What up, Root? Root, we got an AVY series. Marsh actually got a win, which is shocking. Marsh going Yuri? Whoa,
Marsh
wait,
is the
what?
yellow one. Marsh. We have to.
Whoa, wait.
Red.
You really want to go? You really want to go YVY with the best Yuri player on the planet? Andy could just go Soviet here. Andy Soviet versus Yuri is phenomenal. Andy's gonna stick with Yuri. YVY, boys. Yeah, AVY is just
better on the overlay. Red Andy and Marsh in yellow. Now we can start on Dawn of Peril.
Awesome,
Yuri
dude.
versus Yuri. Marsh. Do I cancel any spots or what? Or let it go?
If they're yellow and red, if it's yellow and red, and you have all the auto allying off, turn off force random teams, right? Turn all that off.
I turned it off.
Then it should be okay. It should be okay. They should get corners.
Let's go. Yuri versus Yuri.
I'm not Hayek. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not a fan of Yuri versus Yuri.
Me
I don't think
too.
it makes the most interesting games.
Me neither, Snark. I hate it. I didn't want to say,
We
but
all
I'll
hate it.
just confirm.
We
I
all
don't like
hate it.
Yuri versus Yuri. It's
Like,
just
The most
one mastermind taking over the one army and the other mastermind taking over the other army.
yeah, and it's about who has more discs, gats, whatever. It's
Mm,
not as exciting, but obviously Marsh versus Andy is always exciting. Would have been more interesting to see one of them go Soviet here, for sure. Allied is even more interesting, although it's sort of like watching David versus Goliath there.
kind
So
of
what do we
feral.
got?
the most interesting is Soviet versus Yuri. Do you
Soviet
agree?
versus Yuri is very interesting.
Yeah.
What do is that what do you think? What is the most interesting matchup? Is it AVY? Sorry, is it Allied versus Soviet?
Allied versus
Or
Allied is also fun to watch.
yeah, Allied versus Allied is very exciting, right?
Hmm.
That even though Yuri's Revenge ruins that a little bit, but
After
Allied
I
versus
saw
Allied.
Marsh, guys, I believe in Allied versus Yuri. After saw Marsh, he gave
Yeah,
us
yeah, yeah.
interesting shows earlier.
So Allied versus Yuri is interesting, but like the Yuri has such a big advantage. It's like the chances of Allied winning, especially when we're talking about Andy. Andy's probably the best Yuri player in the world on the planet. Entire planet Earth, best Yuri player. We got him here in the lobby, and Allied has a disadvantage versus Yuri, and like even with super weapons on, it's even more absurd.
Yeah, I believe so too.
Boys, we have
So
Balls on the live chat. Snark, Doofus. Best matchup is map dependent. Do you agree in this? With Balls?
Hold on.
well,
Let me try to-
the best matchup is map dependent. No, yeah. I gotta agree with that. But if we had to say in general, right? If we had to name one winner, first of all, Andy is doing a phenomenal job in harassing Marsh's miners, right? Did you see that with the Initiate, with the Gatling tank? He's just doing a great job. But of course, it's map dependent. But if you had to choose one in general, Balth, one matchup in general, right? What would it be? Would it be Yuri versus Soviet? Right, or would it be Allied versus Soviet, or would it be Allied versus Allied? Soviet versus Soviet is not an option, and Yuri versus Yuri is not an option. I'm not even willing to listen to those options. Like, don't even talk to me about those.
I'm just saying AVA on Arctic is a great matchup. I believe so too. Any naval map, AVA is also pretty up there, I think. Pretty high on the list.
Yeah, no, I agree. All right, we got a lab out for Andy. Marsh not with a lab yet. He's targeting this miner on the right-hand side here, trying to get it with the magnetrons. Andy can't engage that because Marsh has many more mags than Gat, so he doesn't want to engage that. So he's going to let that miner die. The miner goes down. Can Marsh get another one? Andy is on the cliff here. He does have a +2 range advantage there, but can he get... I think if he sticks right... Yeah, if he stays on the edge, he can get that. The Mastermind is coming in.
It's not a bad idea to click on those on the high grounds. Click on the max on the high grounds.
The Mastermind is a great counter here as well.
Yeah, but he's control shifting. He's doing a good job here, but his own mags are coming to make it more... Oh, the Mastermind falls on the miner.
On the miner.
Wow. Oh. Okay, so Marshall's gonna go Gats and Mags here all the way, and he's the one that takes up. Oh. But he does get... It's overloaded. Is it gonna pop on time? It pops! Another Mastermind is there. Gets overloaded as well, and he's gonna micro down the rest of the unit. So Andy wins that engagement. Now behind this, Andy is teched up. Marsh is not teched up. Andy has 3 war factories. Marsh has only 1. Andy has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 miners. Marsh has 7 miners as well. So they're even on miners, but Andy is 2 war factories ahead, a super weapon ahead, and tech.
Snark. But what do you think about that? I mean, Marsh just spent a lot of money, had a huge army. It was countered by 2 masterminds.
You're talking about polar units, right? Polar units. A polar unit is one that like, costs a certain amount and does like twice or 3 or 4 times the amount of damage versus specific things. Masterminds are, it's like, what can I say? It's I'm not a big fan of the Mastermind's game mechanic. I'm not gonna lie, but does he get the power plant? He saves the power plant, but Andy with a scary army here. The discs are gonna snipe the lab, and Marsh is dead. Needs to drop that Mastermind on the War Factory. A Psychic Tower comes up, which
Nice
is
psychic tower, but
it's
no
nice.
anti-air.
Oh, his only War Factory goes down.
Oh, Elite Gad's gonna go down. Oh, gets mind controlled.
Oh boy. And the MCV and Marsh quits.
And it's over.
No, I'm not a fan of
Decent.
Desos either, Balf. I think Desos the Desos are polar in many situations.
Decent
Right.
round.
Wow. All right, boys.
Let's make
Oof.
another one for Andy. The board. 5-1.
But that's just my opinion, pal. This is like if you don't go tech tier, you can have a large army and it's just counted by mastermind. It's, uh, it's one of Yuri's main things. Let's put it like that. I mean,
Disadvantages. You can say
you know,
disadvantages. To counter the
So,
whole army with one mastermind is really devastating.
yeah. Put on.
Mixed pick.
Put-
Snark.
I'd say if they're both going Yuri,
the mad tanks in the house.
Do dry heat again.
go Desert Island.
Desert.
Yeah. Damn. Marsh is gonna stick to Yuri. I thought this was AVY. To be honest, can I use?
And
other
he's gonna
factions
go
too?
France. And he's gonna go France, boys.
No, he's gonna go Soviet. He's yeah.
Oh, Soviet.
I was still to take my choice, to be honest. All right, and Marsh is gonna go Allied. So
You want me
the
to go
question is,
Yuri?
Andy
Allied
wants to
versus
really? Andy wants to go Soviet versus okay. He's got like one or two strats, but long game, I don't think Andy's gonna do very well versus well, we'll see. We'll see. I've seen
We'll see.
Andy troll some people as Allied versus as the Soviet versus Allied, and he's gonna go quick center probably. He's gonna go hyper aggressive here and try to stop the Allied from getting to the late game. Okay, you know, I do have to hand it to these guys. At least we're getting interesting matchups, right? We saw YVY, we saw YVA, and now we're seeing SVA. So that's nice to see. We got Marsh in the top left, we got Andy in the bottom right, and
Yuri
Doofus.
with the water
Who's your
break.
bet on?
I've never seen Andy play Soviet on this map. I'll tell you that. Marsh has a tough allied. I'm not sure if Andy is underestimated or not, but this is gonna be a tough game on Desert Island for sure.
Yeah. Again, I'm expecting Andy to go center and bing bang boom go early pressure. I could be wrong. But I believe Andy's gonna grab control of the center, and before Marsh really gets settled into the allied build here, before he gets the critical mass of mirages, Andy's gonna try to finish the game before that. That's my guess. I could be wrong, but we'll find out in a second here.
When do you think he's gonna move his MCV? Well, not after the first War Factory, that's for sure.
Damage
Yeah,
boy
well,
with the sound alert.
Seems like it could be that I was wrong. Oh, radar. What is he doing? No, what is he, Doofus? What is he doing?
Radar. Wow. I don't know.
God.
I don't know why a radar is out.
I take
But
everything I
embarrassed.
said back. I know nothing about these two players. I feel like Andy's just a little overconfident. You know, he's up
Radar.
5-1. He's up 5-1. Fair enough, right? You know, I don't blame him for being overconfident. Marsh is the one gonna move. Okay. Guys, ignore everything I ever say. I got it all wrong. We've got Marsh moving center, Andy going early radar for a base expansion. Marsh moving to the
TV
center.
to the center.
What? I don't even know. Okay, Marsh already switching into Grizzlies. Gonna push in here. Andy's response is, well, he's completely broke at the moment, but he's about to get 3 dumps of 2k each from that gem in the center. Drones to counter the rhinos. Let's see how well Marsh does to counter these drones, and a desolator out. And a flat. Okay, so Andy's gonna go for the Deso flat cannon camp. Drone, Deso flat cannons. He's gonna take up. There we go. Yeah. There's the battle lab, and he's gonna go early IC and probably some sea choppers or other things mixed in there. Similar to what PAF does, but not exactly the same. I've seen Andy do this before. Marsh with 3 miners in the center gems here. Andy, yeah. There's the sea chopper.
What is Andy doing now?
Power drop on the battle lab.
So power drop is there. He's sending the sea choppers to take care of that, and a miner is also very near. Wow, the lab does. Yeah, he does force the battle lab cell, which is huge.
But the IC is already out though.
Yeah.
With the IC.
Yeah, but can Andy hold this? Can Andy hold this? Okay, the IFVs get droned, which is nice. Marsh, just ignore the sea choppers. Get that MCV. Ignore the sea choppers. Go for the MCV. What are you doing? Dive on the MCV. Dive on the MCV. Going for the power? I don't know. I feel like the MCV was the target there.
I agree with you.
Power gets sold.
It was a better choice if he went for the MCV.
I mean, Marsh can handle one IC attack. It's not. Yeah, he's not gonna get the set. Is he?
One tick! Oh, doesn't get it.
Holy! And the service depot came out just in time. You saw that? Like Andy was ready. Even if the MCV went down, the service depot literally just came up. Problem is,
Andy committed on that service depot, Snark, because he was low power as well. He really wanted to get that service depot before anything else.
and now Marsh is in his base with the Grizzlies. Andy doesn't have the counter here. Yeah, Marsh is gonna. I think Andy's dead. Sea Chopper's in the back of. Yeah, Sea Chopper's in top left getting that AFC. But is it going to be enough as a power drop comes in as well? He's trying to hold on with Desolators, but one War Factory goes down. He's about to get another War Factory here in Andy's base. The Sea Chopper's still getting damage there on the top left, and the War Factory gets sold. These Grizzlies are going down. They're not surviving this amount of desolation and miners. But
a lot of damage done by Marsh though.
Yeah, both War Factories down. Marsh in the driver's seat right now. Marsh. Definitely.
Marsh in the driver's seat with 18k in the bank.
For Marsh.
You could just spam War Factories and end this.
Yeah, I don't know why he made a second ref there before making another 2 War Factories. He's just going to keep bringing in units, and he's going to keep getting good value, but all Marsh needs to do is get some value, right? Every time he dives, get one building, get one this. Keep Andy down while you keep building and expanding, and you're fine.
Yeah, the IC is going to be ready in 20 seconds, but not much Andy can IC. Doesn't have much on the field, targeting the power.
He's trying to make drones, right? Oh, the IC goes down. Yeah, I mean the power goes down, so no IC.
Why not doing the battle lab and one battle fortress is enough to counter
kill all those desos? Yeah, yeah, correct.
Yeah.
I believe in this.
And he gets power back up. Drones are coming in here to try and counter and get some value. The IC gets popped on the drones. The drones are going to come in to clean Marsh's army here in the bottom. Marsh is going to try and dive and get some value, but 2 Tesla coils and drones. Can he get this MCV? I don't know. The Desolator's coming in as well. Deploying them. Can he get the MCV? Oh, the MCV gets sold.
Bad tanks.
So that is pretty big value. And the Rocketeers are getting the War Factory. Will they get it? Will they get it? Oh, that's it. GG.
GG, it's over.
One. Nice to see Marsh getting another one on the board.
Nice pressure from Marsh there.
Wow. All right. So Marsh gets point on the board. Dusk Ravine is Andy's choice of map here. Is he gonna stick to Soviet though? That would be very interesting, right? Andy's least played faction is Soviet. He always goes either Yuri or Allied. It's very interesting to see him go Soviet here.
You ready, sir? Soviet.
He keeps his choice as Soviet.
Andy taking some much needed source ranks. Yeah. So Andy was complaining about long series, but clearly he's not really pressured to finish it quickly, right? Otherwise, he wouldn't be going.
Wait up.
Well, Soviet in general, Doofus, right? He wouldn't be going Soviet.
What happened here?
Marsh
Marsh.
AFK.
Marsh AFK.
Marsh AFK. I did not see a be right back or anything.
Hmm?
Yeah. No.
Me too. I
Did you
not
guys see a
any
BRB from
Marsh?
No,
No.
I didn't see a BRB or anything. Okay. Let's wait for him to return from the game, I guess. It's again very interesting that Andy is going Soviet. I find it fascinating. As we see, he was not all right. Marsh returned for the game. He's ready. Had to stick in the chicken. Does he mean he had to stick his in
I
the
think make
chicken,
dinner. I think make dinner.
Dinner.
or did he mean stick the chicken in the
Making
oven?
dinner?
Or did he? What does he mean? He had to stick in the. What is he sticking in the chicken, doofus?
You can take it any way you like it. I love it.
Oh,
Stick in the
God.
chicken, boys. Let's
Me
go.
too.
Oh my god.
All
I
right,
love it.
so Andy quit that game. That brings the score to 5-3. No, I'm joking. It's 5-2. Andy's still ahead. He's still confident. He's still playing rounds. Now, Andy knows, right? He played a few games. He knows. Worst comes to worst, I go Yuri. I win. End of story. Right? I choose a map that I know I can win on. He has many maps in his back pocket that he knows he can win on, and he says, worst comes to worst, I'm just gonna play around here. I don't give a fuck, right? I don't mind going Soviet, going against some games, evening out the score. It's a best of 13. I only got 2 more games I need to win to win the series, and he has shit in his back pocket. He's not worried. He got up 5-1 right before Marsh got a second win. I think that's why Andy feels so confident going Soviet. What do you think?
I think that's totally right, Snark. I don't think he would have started off the series as Soviet if he wasn't. Yeah, now he's so far up. I think he's gonna try a Soviet.
Yeah. So it's interesting he chose Dusk Ravine here. Are we gonna see him steal oils? Does he? Andy never chooses a map without a plan, right? He had so many maps to choose from, right? Like face down, for example. Right, Andy definitely has an arsenal of maps and choices that you could choose from. I'm very interested. We're gonna watch Andy very closely here. Okay, he's rushing. So yeah, I was expecting something interesting. Now you'll notice he's waiting with his conscripts for the Rhino to come in here, as he goes for the mech shop here on the right hand side. Andy is a man with a plan always. So let's see what value he gets here. The Grizzly got 2 free shots there, so the Grizzly is actually going to win that tank fight just barely. And the conscript's coming in for the back. A sentry, pillbox comes up as an AFC comes up as well. Gonna go for the mech shop. Gonna get it. I don't see how Marsh can defend this. So that is definitely gonna go down.
Yeah.
Okay, pillbox does
Will
come
go
up.
down
He's
for sure. No.
And well, I mean, either that or Marsh could throw away tanks and give Andy the tank advantage. So those are the 2 options there. More pillboxes coming in. Rocketeers, Grizzlies. Oh boy. Alright, you know what? Fuck me. I know nothing. Marsh holds, sort of. Rhinos still come rolling in, but Marsh does have the miner. No, he doesn't have the mine advantage. Both players on 3 miners. Marsh needs to get those miners out of there. And in Marsh's base, another Rhino being problematic here. So
Marsh is a miner ahead though. He's on 4.
yeah, Marsh is on 4. Andy is on 3 at the moment. 4th miner comes out for Andy on those gens. That's very nice. Really nice build there from Andy. And Andy keeps bringing the pressure. No anti-air for Andy though. So these Rocketeers getting really much needed chip damage. And there's a Harrier out as well. That's gonna also help to get these Rhinos down to plastic level, so that plastics can actually deal with them, and more Rhinos just keep pouring in here. Marsh under pressure here, and finally we see an Blackjack here to help deal. Oh, but the micro out of Marsh, really nice. Andy trying to micro as well. A pair drop on top of Andy's War Factory in the bottom left here. Marsh wins that tank fight. The question is, can he keep on holding? And the power drop, sentry gun comes out to deal with it. No deploy, another sentry gun. Okay, failed power drop there. Marsh is way too busy dealing with Andy to try and deal with that, but pillboxes do keep coming up. getting good chip damage, but Andy is relentless with his pressure.
Both are
Holy
in
shit.
good eco situations now.
Mech Shop does go down. Told you it's gonna go down, Hayek. Rocketeer's trying to defend, and Andy can just roll through the base here, clicking those Grizzlies. Really doing a great job. GGI comes out to help defend, which is really nice. And Marsh still holds. Okay, Marsh is alive. Marsh is alive. Andy is on 4 miners. 2 of them crazy long distance mining in a very weird way. 2 of them sort of long distance mining the gems there. He needs another refinery ASAP. And these Harry trying to get value. In the meantime, in the bottom right, Andy is going for the oil here. Marsh somehow breathing heavily is like, I'm alive.
And
Oil's
he's
gonna go
everywhere,
down.
along with the pillbox as well.
Yeah, so that oil goes down now, and he's gonna go for another oil in the top right here. 2 more rhinos going through that bunker, not optimal, but he's gonna harass in the top left of Marsh's base. Does Marsh notice these 2? Only sort of. He's getting harassed here, and now the expansion from Marsh is going down, and he gets a good refinery on the bottom of his base. He's on 3 war factories at the moment, and this pressure has been relentless. Marsh loses a miner at the top.
And the oil on the right side will go down as well.
Yeah, Andy's gonna get that oil on the right.
By Marsh.
Yeah, it gets cleaned up. Andy is everywhere, notices everything. Sentry guns on both of his oils to defend them. So that power drop just gets eliminated. And now Marsh is with no oils, no mech shop. Andy has a mech shop and 2 oils. Marsh now going with an IFV, seal IFV. He's going to try and get some value done. He has a big army of Grizzlies though, right? He has a huge army of Grizzlies. What is he doing? Grizzlies, hello?
AFC goes down. MCV will go down as well.
What is he doing? He's AFK.
Marsh AFK. Marsh is AFK. No, he's not. He's back, but oh.
What is he? He's going for a base trade? He's going to spam allied infantry and go for base trade? What is he doing? Oh, God. Alright, the seal is here. He needs to get really good value with that seal. That seal needs to be phenomenal. Oh boy, the seal is coming in. Seal's coming in. He's trying to distract Andy at the same time. Seal coming in. The seal, if he goes down, gets a war factory. Not enough value. Not enough value. Marsh with no MCV, no FC, an elite rhino in his base as the Grizzlies roll through Andy's base. You're trying to get value, but
Marsh coming in.
Marsh on 12k. He's going for the MCV snipe, and Rocketeer's getting the war factory. Rocketeer's going for a war factory, and he does get the MCV, and he tried to make an engineer to save that MCV. Didn't work out for him. Flak Track comes out to deal with these Rocketeers. Rocketeers are going to go down, and he also another war factory to get it. So yeah, Andy's down to 2 war factories. Marsh is down to 2 war factories. Marsh is rich, Andy's rich, so they're both very rich. This elite rhino just being a pain in the ass. Oh, if Marsh goes low power, oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he can sell 3 ore refineries, can't he?
Yeah, and this elite rhino just being a nuisance.
Mm-hmm.
Tier 1 tech boys, you're gonna have to favor the Soviet. Like, yes, allied infantry, very, very good, but is it really good enough to make rhinos, in a big open map, not OP? No, it's absolutely not. And there's an elite rhino here as well, which just melts infantry, so...
That elite rhino doing great job.
Yeah, Andy microing the elite rhino completely separately from his main army. That's huge. And, oh god, yeah. Marsh is going to try and hold this somehow, and the infantry are completely out of position. It's all Andy, boys. It is all Andy. Who said he's not a good Soviet player? He had a plan to rush and bring in relentless pressure. He executed that plan. And, he's going to go for the barracks. Gets the barracks before the elite goes down. Saves the elite. Loses a lot of tanks for that.
Another elite. Yeah.
He gets away with it.
Nice micro from Andy
shit.
for those elites.
Yeah, the infantry's going down to the miners here in the bottom left. I think it's over, guys.
Yeah, it's over.
I think Andy wins this.
That's right.
I think from the moment Marsh went low power, it was over. They were equal in amount of war factories, but just being low power just kills it.
Andy on the match point.
Andy on to match point. Yeah. Pick a map for Marsh, boys.
Dry
pick.
heat. he
Dry
wants
heat.
he wants dry heat, boys.
I mean, if Andy's down, we could do. I don't know. It's up to you. Who's Larry and Hayek? It's up to you.
I don't mind. Hey, Root, I don't mind to make it once again. Don't know
Andy
about
going
Larry.
allied. We might get an AVA here, guys. We might get an AVA.
Let's go for Divide and Conquer. Maybe a good choice for Marsh.
If it's AVA, yeah, I mean, any map is probably a good, decent map for
Snow
Marsh.
Valley, maybe good.
Down to Olympus. I don't think that's in the map pool, but I mean,
Mm, Dry Heat.
He said put dry heat. Let's go.
Let's go.
okay. AVA on dry heat, guys.
Nice.
AVA on dry heat.
This might be the last round.
AVA. That's crazy. Never seen before.
Fuck the map. Yeah, fuck the map pool. I agree with you, Apple.
I agree with Apple.
I agree with you 100%. All right, so what do we got? We got Marsh on top, Andy in the bottom. AVA on dry heat. I feel like it's a very campy game as AVA on dry heat. Yeah, you're gonna want to defend your expansion on your oils. It's if it goes long game, it's really gonna come down to who dares expand and who expands better.
Sorry, but what is this build by Andy?
What is this build? Andy going for GI Rush, I think? Yes? No? Black, white?
GI Rush.
Mm-hmm.
He's going for the GI Rush. I agree with you, Snark.
And Marsh
He's
get.
gonna
Oh,
bring his MCV.
oh, he's going for an all-in rush. All right. Where's the Marsh GIs? Marsh GIs. Marsh GIs.
GIs. And
Okay, there we go.
pillboxes.
There we go. GIs are coming. He's gonna crush it with his miner. He's gonna try and crush the GIs with a miner. Marsh GIs, pillboxes and GIs.
MCV is gonna go in first for father.
Oh boy, pillboxes go down, and the GIs get free reign to do whatever the fuck they want. The power is gonna go down. Oh, the miner's gonna go down as well, and the MCV.
Oh my god, it's over.
The MCV goes down, the War Factor goes down, everything goes down, and in 1.5
GG's
minutes,
is cold.
Gold from
in
Marsh.
1.5 minutes, Andy wins that game.
7-2.
7-2. GG's. It's over. Andy
Well
wins.
played, both of you. Let's see, what do we have now? That was a very good match. Legend next. I'm down if he's down. Been asking him for a series all the month.
You talking about Legends? Who are you talking about?
Sander, good to go. Thank you for watching, Sander. Hope you enjoyed the series.
Take it easy, brother Sanchez. Yo, X.
I believe that was interesting. Marsh versus Andy.
Indeed. It's a very good series.
That was fun, which we all want. We need the fun.
More of. We need more.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
I'm down all the night. But I hope more players to come.
We have a legend in
Let's see
chat.
Legend. Face down.
Yeah, bro. Let me know when you have show matches. I'll join you.
Legend.
Foxy Bunny, thank you for joining as well.
Is Legend in here?
Foxy Bunny, that means that you cannot take one building over with one engie. You need multiple engineers to take over a building.
Yeah,
That's
three engineers to be
three
precise.
engineers to take a building instead of one. That's when you have the multi-engineer checked on.
Yeah.
Kin
The other engineers do damage in the meantime.
is
They do
answering
damage, yeah. It's
Kin.
like
I will.
red alert. So with multi-engi on, it's like red alert that you have to have multiple engineers to take a building, and if you don't have enough, it will just damage the building. It will take like a quarter health or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Snark,
Bas-
interesting question. What if you in RA2? It's in red alert. It's like this. If you damage the building till in the red, can you then take over the building with only one engie, or does it still need three engineers?
I'm pretty sure it takes it over.
Right. So
I'm
then
pretty sure we
multi-engineer
would have
has
to check it
no.
out, but yeah, I think
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
sure.
That's
Yeah,
interesting.
Kane saying yes, doofus.
Yeah, so you need to get the building in the red, probably in the red HP, and then you can take it over with just one engineer. But a full health building, you need multiple engineers. Right.
All right.
Seems
Seems
like
like
Legend doesn't respond. He was here,
He was here
I guess.
earlier. Give it a few
probably
minutes. No rush.
he's probably still around here, just not interested in the series versus Andy at the moment. That's my guess.
I'm chilling. I have nothing to do. This was fun. This is fun.
Thank you, boys, for staying with me. I
Yeah,
really
Sure
bro.
thing, man.
appreciate it.
Let's hang out, bro. Get me a beer. No, I'm just... I'm chilling, bro. I have vacation this week, so okay.
I will do SFJ, but not tonight. Root. I'm gonna make it one night, all the night for the SFJ. A special
Nice.
session for the SFJ. Now I'm going to stream more show matches, RA2 or Use Revenge. We are all waiting for Legend.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on it. All right, boys. Let me know if something turns up. I'm gonna head off for now. Thanks for having me,
For
Hi
sure.
X.
Thank you very much for joining. Thanks a lot.
See you later,
Snark.
doofus.
See you later, Snark. Hit me up on Discord when you're playing, bro.
What do you mean? When I'm playing, you want to hang out?
Yeah, bro. I've seen you stream, and I'm checking out your stream, but you don't invite me, bro.
Uh,
Just
absolutely,
hit me
man.
up. Hit me up.
All right, man. I'll
All
see
right,
you.
take it easy, bro. You.
Bye.
Bye bye. Let's get someone else. A doofus.
Yo.
Let's get someone else.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know if Latov is down to play RA2 series. If Legend.
Latov is down to play RA2 series, but I don't think he's gonna play Andy though. And Andy is
No,
yours
no,
revenge.
I believe
Yeah.
he's not going to play Andy.
Mhm.
Let's see who's available to play versus Latov.
It's a shame though. I would like to see Latov versus Andy. If we ever come to an agreement of what they want to play,
Me too.
that would be a lovely series.
They are playing different things, I
Yeah.
guess.
Their main game is different. That's the
Hmm?
thing. He did?
I asked Kin, but he said that he can't. That was
I missed that.
1 hour earlier. Let me see who do I have.
Send me the link, both. I missed that one. I want to see it.
I will for sure.
Nah, I don't remember either, Belth. Oh, then the series is 1-1. We need a deciding, what's it called? Barn burner. Burn
Barn
Barner.
burner. Yeah,
Barn burner.
nice
You
name.
should you
Barn
should put that
burner.
in the dictionary with Ivor's face next to it.
Let's make a meme on this.
Yeah.
Ivor
There it is. Ivor in the house.
in the
Got him,
house.
boys. Got him,
Come,
boys.
come, come. We need
He's
to see
lurking in
you.
here. He's lurking. He's watching. Let's go.
He's here. You Ivor sub. Red is giving a suggestion. Latov and Andy on maps that Andy knows. He's down for Yours Revenge. Andy. Thank you very much, boys, on the live for staying with me.
Good stream, bro. Nice show match. Keep
Thank
them
you very
coming.
much. I think it's all over for tonight, Doofus.
Hmm.
We don't have enough players, I guess.
Well, let me
We
know
have,
if you get Gaoki
yeah,
versus.
yeah. Maybe I'm going to be back with the show match. Let me see, what do I have? Thank you all of you for staying with me, and thank you Doofus for joining as well.
Thanks for having me, bro.
You are the best, dude.
You are the best. Keep them coming, bro.
Thanks a lot. I will message you on Discord.
Yeah, bro. Keep in touch, man.
For
GG's, and
sure,
I'll see you
GG's.
later.
Thank you, Doofus. Thank you. Thank you. Live chat. I'm going to raid Berg. Yes, I'm ending Andy because I have no players. I was keeping you for Legend and Legend disappeared. So I'm ending now. I'll tell you if I have something in my head. GG's Andy and GG's Marsh. We'll play it both. Thank you, live chat, for staying with me, friends. I'm going to raid Berg at the moment.
Construction complete. Unit lost.